Hey everybody, it's Lavetta from SheBusy Productions, and I'm here to do my pretty much update on being a 5th month student of Full Sail University. So far I've had Full Sail orientation, introduction to media arts, I've had film foundations, behavioral science. Where's the last one I just had? I'm in storytelling right now, but I'm on my way out of it. And the one I had before this was English Composition 1. So yeah, I think that's about 5. I'm not sure if you can count them. So far, I can say that I am truly enjoying my experience here with Full Sail University. The only class that I found a little bit difficult was behavioral science, and that was just pretty much basically because of the structure of the class. You got to like pick your assignments and pick what you really wanted to do, and I'm not that kind of person. I like everything kind of laid out. This is what you're doing, this is what's expected of you, and this is when it's due. But this class was set up just a little bit different than that. It wasn't a problem, it was just different, I guess different instructor style. The class that I've enjoyed the absolute most was Film Foundation, and my instructor was Mike Jones, and he is excellent. I will go to my grave saying he is the most excellent teacher that you pretty much could have. He was pretty laid back. We had lots of WIMBA sessions. They were really informal. You got to really interact with your classmates, and I found that to be I would say like it was really it felt like college instead of just, oh, let me get on the computer and look at this and do this work. It felt really like, there's a fly in here, sorry. It felt like college to me, you know, sitting there with the teacher, getting instructed on things that I needed to do, and, you know, really having him give me feedback on the lessons and things of that nature. The one that I really didn't care for the most probably was behavioral science, but it's learning about people and why they do the things that they do. At the end, it got really interesting because a lot of the stuff pertained to me and why I behave the way I behave. But pretty much I can say my favorite was Film Foundations. English Composition was interesting. We had 1 or 2, I believe it was like 2 pages, 2 papers due every week. The first one had to be anywhere between 300 and 500 words, and from there on out they were pretty consistently, they had to be between 400 and 600 words. And your last one had to be a rewrite of the one you did the week before that, and that one had to be like 800 words plus a 250 word kind of like afterthought, like what I thought about this. Storytelling right now was a lot of watch this video, watch this video, watch that video, and watch that video. Then you hand in an assignment. My assignment, I might put it on YouTube. I don't know. This fly is on my hand. I don't know. I pretty much did it in like a good 45 minutes sitting here at the house. I wrote it, and then I pretty much taped it on the laptop and submitted it. It was like a pitch. They gave you a script and you had to pitch like you were up for the director's position, and you know, how would you direct these scenes. And that was for the visual tract. There was another storytelling tract, and I guess, you know, you could that end assignment was probably different, but this one was I picked the visual tract, and they wanted me to tell them how I would direct the film. Like I said, I did it in 45 minutes, and I got a 63 out of 70, which wasn't really what I was looking for, but I did it quickly, and I had a chance to do a resubmit of it, but I had a lot going on over the weekend. It was due on Monday, today is Wednesday, and I still have not calmed down. So I just let the grade stand as it was, because once you did a resubmit, he took the grade from the resubmit and not, you know, whichever one was higher. So I chose to just stay with it. It equaled out to about a 90. I chose just to stay with it and take the A. I'm not necessarily just like a plain A student. I like to get A pluses whenever possible. But I'll live with it. I did get a B in behavioral science, but that was because I kind of didn't do everything. You have a choice of things that you could do, and I'm thinking if I have a choice, I'm just going to do as much as I need to do to squeak by in here, and that's exactly what I did. I did enough to squeak by, so I got a B. And if that's what I did without trying, then I know I could have tried harder and got a better grade. It was just that I was kind of lazy and didn't do it. Coming up next Monday, to be exact, I have math. I hate math. I hate all things numbers that don't have to do with adding and subtracting my paycheck from my bills, and, you know, timesing the amount of hours that I was at work to come up with the amount that I get paid to pay the bills, and then subtract, and then what do I have to play with left. And I just I'm not really a mathy person, but I have a 14-year-old who is a math whiz, so she's pretty much going to be my tutor. You live here for free, you're going to tutor me. I heard that in my 10th month they're going to send me a professional grade camera. I believe it's a NEX FS100. If I can find a picture of it, I'll insert it here. Did you see a picture? I hope you saw a picture. But I've been looking at the camera and it looks really, really good. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot a lot more on it. Coming up in the springtime, I'm going to start shooting my first documentary. Yay, me! And it's called Defining TT. And it stands for, you know, the two T's in the middle are kind of like a play on autism. We'll put the picture there. Did you see a picture? Okay. And it's a story about how one child's profound autism affects her entire family. This story is near and dear to my heart because it's the story of a really good friend of mine who has an autistic daughter, and I see the way that this child is, and she's just a joy. But I would really like to get behind the scenes and see how, you know, the siblings feel about it, the parents are able to cope with it, and pretty much her journey in school. A lot of things have been happening in the school system that are just kind of like unfair to children with special needs. And because she is nonverbal, I think a lot of things are going on in the school systems that aren't being reported because the child can't relay what's really going on to the parents. So you can look forward to that. We have a fundraising page on Indiegogo, and if you would like to contribute to that project, I will put the link down there in the box. What else can I tell you? Full Sail University is one of the best colleges. I'm glad I looked into it and I chose to go to this school. I looked at some others, but nobody really offered the degree program that I wanted with cinematography. And with this one, with this degree, I'll pretty much be able to do whatever I want, and from writing to directing, editing, you know, things of that nature. And because I can do all of that, I've decided, why not work for myself? I'm not going to spend all this money on school and get student loans and, you know, end up working at somebody else's company. Interning would be one thing, but in the end, I want to own my own production company. So that's what I'm doing with SheBusy Productions. I've already started doing some things, you know, to kind of brush up on my editing skills. I've been filming weddings, doing commercials, taking raw footage that people give me and just editing it and making it look like a really good finished product. You can catch a lot of that stuff on this YouTube page if you scroll through. I also had been playing with some cartoons, and you can watch those as well. But let me see, anything else about the school that you might want to know? Oh, did you know that the Stedman Graham is sort of, I think they call him like a, I'm not sure of the name, kind of professor. He teaches a few classes down at Full Sail in Winter Park, and I wish I could have been there for some of that just to hear what he has to say, because he's an excellent speaker. I've got to watch a couple of videos that he has been presenter on, and it was excellent. And I found out all of that after I enrolled in the school. And a lot of the people I'm noticing, I'm going to put this in the video since I'm getting a lot of emails about it. A lot of the people are just signing up to go to Full Sail for the free stuff. You do get a laptop. You do get a lot of software. If you are a music major in like music production, I believe they send you like keyboards and all kind of mixing boards and things like that. But this stuff isn't free. It's going on your student loans. If you're going to pay all that money on a student loan, why not just take the classes and learn how to do things right? A lot of people have been messaging me, how long did it take you to get your laptop? You know, what kind of, not really asking questions about school, but asking questions about like the perks of it. I chose to go to Full Sail before I even knew anything about the laptop. I just thought I was going to go for my own busted HP, but they send every student a Mac so that you can so that if you're having any technical issues, number one, the people in tech support know exactly what kind of equipment you have and they're trained on it. But to make going to school a little bit easier, I do feel like editing my film and footage and everything on a Mac is much easier than it is editing on like my HP with Windows and all that kind of stuff, but that's just me. But a lot of people are just kind of like emailing me on what are you getting and how come this and when do you get the camera. They do send you a lot of stuff, but it's pretty much just to kind of boost you along in the career that you're going in. It's not just free stuff to go to school with, and a lot of people are signing up just to get the free stuff and then they drop out. The student loans are going to come for you anyway. Why not get an education? Those are my thoughts, though. You know, you might have other thoughts, but that's just my thought. If you're going to spend all this money and you're going to go through all this stuff and jump through all these hoops, why not get the education that you're going to have to pay for in the long run anyway? That's my thought. But yeah, if you want to know more about SheBusy Productions and what we're up to, we have t-shirts. I have one on. Let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, SheBusy Productions. If you want to know more about SheBusy Productions and what we're up to, you can go and like our Facebook page, or you can log on to www.shebusyprod.com, or visit our Indiegogo page to donate to the to our documentary that we'll be filming. People who donate, just in case you don't get over there so you can look, people who donate get over a certain amount, like $20 you get the t-shirt. More than that you get like a t-shirt and a tote bag, and the more you donate, the more the incentives go up. And people who donate like $100 or more, your name actually goes in the film credits as one of the producers, because that's our way of thanking you. Shortly, we're going to do other things like putting names on our websites and things like that. We're going to have a whole supporters page, and if you want, you can email us a picture and we'll put it up there too with our, you know, supporters and things like that. But we really encourage everybody to log on to SheBusyProd.com and, you know, learn more about the company, see the photos that we take, because, you know, I dabble in photography, and just check out some of the commercials that I've done so far. The only thing, I was shooting a lot of commercials and things like that and editing commercials before I went to school. I've only shot, maybe in the 5 months I've been in school, I did the wedding that's on there, and a few pictures with some of the editing, and I think one other commercial that's on the page. But trust me, every month that I learn something new, I'm putting it back into my work. So I just thank everybody for pretty much watching this video. If you want to know anything else about the school other than how fast it takes to get my laptop, it took me about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'm not going to answer that question again. But if you want to know anything else about Full Sail University or SheBusy Productions, or if you would like to donate to us, look at all the links and stuff down below. But if you'd like to know anything, send me an inbox here on YouTube and I'll make sure that I get back to you. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up.
SheBusy.